So today you're going to show us how to make these cookies that you call
Dutch almond thins.
Dutch almond thins. And I know you're saying this has nothing to do with Italian cookies, but you know what? The ingredients do. So you're just going to have to follow along. So how do we start the Dutch thins?
Well, we're going to start with butter. Here's sugar.
Mm-hmm. We just
Need to break it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. So how much sugar are we using?
A cup of sugar.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And a little bit of salt.
Okay, so just a pinch.
Half a teaspoon, so I'm just going to kind of eyeball it.
Okay, good.
And now we're just going to cream this stuff together.
Okay, why don't you explain what creaming means? Because I think a lot of people don't know what that term means.
Creaming is a term that's used in baking a lot. Oh, that's loud. And it's just a term used to blend mostly sugar, butter together.
So you get it just creamy enough, right,
Right.
to incorporate all of the
Right.
sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Good.
There we go. It's all kind of coming together.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we need, cream,
Okay.
butter. Now comes our properly measured flour.
Okay. Which, if we measured that, would probably be about 3.54 ounces, right?
Roughly, yeah.
Okay.
2 tablespoons of milk.
Uh-huh.
And a little almond extract. This is pure almond extract, which is very important in my opinion.
Well, this is what
That's
gives.
right.
This is why they're important, because there's 35% alcohol in extracts,
That's
and
right.
flavorings are. We don't really know what they are, so
Right.
it's best to use good ingredients.
Yeah. It's kind of pasty, but it's spreadable. You can see that it's kind of. It's
It's a cookie batter.
a cookie batter, yeah. We are going to spread this dough. The reason this dough gets so thin is because it's spread on a baking sheet. Now, typically we'd spread on this side of the baking sheet,
Uh-huh.
but we're not going to do that today. We're going to use the flip side. This whole bunch of batter goes right in the middle of the cookie sheet.
Okay.
Thank you. And now I'm going to take this glass of hot water and this offset spatula. This is a baker's best friend.
Yes, it is.
And it's very helpful to have one in your kitchen. Now come the almonds.
Okay.
These are sliced almonds. They have not been toasted. They will toast up just fine while they bake on the cookie. And I'm just going to crumble them a little bit in my hand.
Can I help you?
You absolutely can help me.
Okay. Gorgeous.
Okay, and then just lightly press them in so they have a chance to stick a little more.
How easy is this? I don't know how we're going to get those off of there, though. But I
you
mean, I
watch.
do know how we're going to get them off.
All right, these are going to go into a 350 oven,
Preheated, right?
preheated.
Okay, let me get the oven door for
Thanks.
you. This is the first go around
This is the first go around. And probably one of the trickiest parts of
Getting
this
them
is
out.
getting them out of the
I'll
oven.
close the door for you.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
You can see how they've gotten pretty brown. They aren't going to take much longer after this.
Wow, don't they look good?
And what I like to do
Uh-huh.
is take off this edge first.
Yes.
You have to cut them while they're really hot, or they're not going to cut. They're going to crisp up on the tray, and then you're doomed.
Okay, so now you're cutting
So
them
now
into...
I'm cutting them into strips down crosswise, I guess. And these are 1.5 inch wide strips. You can also cut them, I'm using just a little knife here, but you can use a pizza cutter too. That works just as well.
I'm listening, I just had to check my cookies.
That's all right. I know what it's like. When cookies are done, they are done.
Good.
All right, so now we're going to make diamonds, and what I do to make diamonds is then make a 45-degree angle cut across the strips you just made. I think they look really pretty in diamonds, but you could just cut squares or rectangles if you wanted to too. Okay, these are just going to go back in the oven real
right.
quick. It's not going to take long at all.
Okay. Here you go. Now this is the fun part, I think.
This is really fun. Okay,
Got it?
Yep, I'm
Okay.
going to grab you a cooling rack. Well, I guess
Okay,
I'm not-
here, you
oh,
can use
we'll
this.
use that one.
Use this one. Just move those over. Let me move those
And
out
it's
of the
important
way.
to take these cookies off while they're still hot, because they will stick to the pan as they cool.
I'm going to anchor this down for you so you can
Okay.
get that off. Look at how thin those are.
You can just separate them. They will separate at the score marks when
After
they
they're
cool
cool.
off. Yeah. These are also great for freezing. I think we said that before.
Yes.
I also forgot to mention that it's always, when you're baking, everybody's oven is just a little different. So if a recipe tells you to bake them for 10 to 12 minutes and yours bake in less or more than that amount of time, don't panic. The recipe's not wrong. It's just
You have to adjust for your oven.
just like people, every oven's different.